Nebius trades at $128 a share, just 4% off its all-time high, and it's up nearly 600% from its recent low. So the question today is simple. Can this rocket keep climbing, or is it about to flame out? In this breakdown, I'm going to cover the one signal that I'm watching. It's utilization. Because if capacity outpaces demand, this whole flywheel is going to break apart. My name is Rick Orford. I've been trading since 1999, and I am not a financial advisor. That's a good thing. I break down the numbers so retail investors like you and me can make smarter, more confident decisions with our money. And stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to have a better idea whether Nebius is worth the risk or just another overhyped AI play. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. And you all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by almost 6 times. Go to fool.com/ricko to get your 10 stock picks right now. Nebius was launched in 2024 and they're based in Amsterdam. Today, they're building a vertically integrated AI cloud that runs kind of like a supercomputer, but scales like a viral infection. They deliver NVIDIA GPU superclusters with ultra-fast networking, innovative cooling systems, and advanced database technology so teams can train and serve AI models quickly and cheaply. Then there's its AI Studio, which offers an OpenAI compatible API with a no-code or vibe code workspace and generative AI solutions. For platform teams, Nebius handles all the heavy lifting with products like MLflow services, which saves engineers the hassle of managing drivers and upgrades. Nebius Academy helps startups and researchers unlock more capabilities with AI knowledge, and their partnerships and acquisitions of Weka, Fast, Triple Ten, ClickHouse, and, and more signal big ambitions for the firm. So you could say that Nebius isn't just chasing the AI hype, they're quietly helping their own customers succeed using AI. But the question is, how much of that gold actually flows to Nebius? Well, to answer that, let's see how their stock is doing. Today, Nebius is trading around $127.98, just 4% away from its year-to-date high of almost $133, and almost 600% away from its recent lows. The stock's been up over 362% year-to-date, and Nebius's market cap is around $30 billion. And that tells us this is no longer just a small speculative play in AI. Meanwhile, their 60-month beta is 3.45, and in English, it basically tells us how sensitive the stock is compared to the S&P 500. A beta of 3.45 means that if the market moves 1%, Nebius moves 3.45%. It's great when things are good, brutal when things are bad. So what's lighting a fire under Nebius stock right now? What could make the stock skyrocket from here? Well, this is something that comes up often on my Discord. So the first thing is capacity, right? The company has moved to NVIDIA's Blackwell line and is taking pre-orders for the GB200 NVL72 and HGX B200 superchips in its AI native cloud. Pair that with their ultra-fast connections and power-efficient cooling, and developers, well, they can now run long, stable training runs. And bigger clusters cut cycle times and boost output, which kind of creates a flywheel effect. Consumption drives more capacity, and utilization rises, and so does Nebius's revenue. And the kicker? When utilization keeps climbing, Wall Street pays attention. Because the more of those GPUs are maxed out, the more predictable Nebius's cash flow becomes. Their AI Studio platform is also the software that turns silicon into a cash cow. This gives teams open AI compatible tools that lessen the operational burden while keeping the workload in-house foregoing those expensive third parties. And this gives room for more experiments to make it into production, and more tokens get a chance at more runs. In turn, the retention improves because the path from idea to launching the app gets shorter, meaning Nebius brings the value. So you could say that Nebius isn't just renting GPUs, they're also selling speed to the market. And in AI, speed decides who wins. On the customer side, Nebius announced a recent multi-billion-dollar agreement with Microsoft tied to a new site in New Jersey. This marquee commitment runs through 2031 and lets Nebius order GPUs, power, and space on better supply terms with more confidence. Not only that, it smooths out the utilization ramp and supports disciplined pricing rather than selling hopes. And this makes Nebius all that more credible. On the credibility front, Nebius ranked 13th on the top 500 list with its ISEG2 system and sits among the top 15 in Europe as of June 2025. And that signals reliability and network prowess to enterprise buyers. It also opened doors to larger multi-tenant clusters. Not only that, they launched a Blackwell Ultra cluster in Longcross Park in the UK, which unlocks regulated compute workloads across the UK and Europe to shorten the procurement cycle. Altogether, the growth story is clear, but remember this: contracts and ranking, they create the story. Execution and utilization, they decide the ending. And right now, Nebius is under the spotlight to prove that they can deliver. So those were the catalysts. In my next video, I'm going to cover the risks because with Nebius, there are a lot, so you won't want to miss it. Okay, so with all that out of the way, is Nebius stock a buy? Well, to answer that, let's see what the analysts say. Wall Street rates the stock a moderate buy with a high price target of $206, which suggests as much as 60% upside from here. Shares hit the top of the 52-week band as capacities and contracts stack up. My take? Nebius stock is a high beta, high potential investment vehicle. If you believe in the company, maybe consider allocating a small portion of your risk capital to test the waters and wait for more growth before diving in headfirst. But what about you? Are you taking the chance on Nebius? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps others find the video, it supports the channel, and you won't miss out on any of my next deep dives. Well, folks, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.